concealed. But share with us what that was like and how did you all come to such a glorious end?
Let me tell you about the case. I represented for the first time in a police trial a white family.
What?
Okay. My client's name is Cellin, Cellin Gluck, and he and his two kids were, the kids were going to protest for the first time ever, George Floyd, and he didn't want them to go, but he said, I'd go along. He's a member of the Directors Guild of America, so he brought his camera to record history. He was on Beverly near Fairfax when he got struck in the nose with a rubber bullet.
Wow.
6 weeks later, they were pulling shrapnel out of his nose. His daughter watched as it happened.
Wow.
I had never had a white family who was injured by police, and I wanted to test the model. Because if there's no humanity, cops don't feel for you, I think.
Right.
When there's no humanity, jurors don't feel for you, I think.
Right.
And all too often, jurors think that, it's them, not us. George Floyd protests were different because for the first time, white folks were out there protesting as well. They were protesting in France, in Paris, France, all over the world. The death of this one black man in Minneapolis.
Right.
And to see the dynamics when the people on trial looked like the jurors in the jury box was unique and different.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
It was unique and different, and so it was an experience. We were in trial for 6 weeks last August. The jury returned a verdict of $3.8 million, which was then the largest verdict in a protest case in LA County history. If you ask Mr. Gluck, he'd rather have his life back. He suffered a traumatic brain injury. He has eye problems. His life will never be the same.
Yeah.
So I can rejoice in the victory as a lawyer. My client who lives with it is still suffering to this day.
Yeah. That's a major dichotomy.
It is indeed.
Because on one hand, you have to feel a sense of pride that justice was served. But the opposite side of it is you're asking the question, is justice really served?
Yeah.
Right.
And at the end, it's funny because in 45 years of trying cases, and I've been blessed to have the best cases. They mistook some keys for a gun. They mistook a Bible for a gun. They shot the brother in the back, for example. Clear kinds of cases that I've been lucky enough to work on. I had never had a jury say 12-0, we believe this injury was wrongful in a trial. Yeah. You need 9 out of 12 in state court for a verdict. So it's always 9 or 10. Are you going to get to 9? But in terms of the jury finding that their versions were believable, and it was 12-0 for the daughter, 11-1 for Mr. Gluck. I wish it wasn't, but I have to think race had some role in just. Because all my cases, I think, are good. I tell people, whatever I lose, bruh, I'm the most surprised sucker in the courtroom.
Right.
so I always think I'm going to win.
Yeah.
But it really shows, man, and I tell young lawyers all the time, you ignore race to your peril. I wish race didn't matter. I wish I didn't have to think about, do I want a white witness as an expert or a black expert who I might like to best connect with my jury. But as a storyteller, I've got to do what I think is the best way to communicate the story. And race in LA, probably still in America, still matters.
So you see yourself, and I think this is super critical. You see yourself as a storyteller.
Oh, brother. What I do is tell a story, and I'm a salesman. I am selling this man's circumstance or this woman's circumstance, and I need you to feel their pain. What I do best is convey the emotional trauma that they have experienced to strangers. I tell people, if I'm talking science, I'm losing. If I'm talking medicine, I'm losing.
Yeah.
I'm talking feelings
Yeah.
and pain and
yeah.
life changes that can be felt viscerally. And that has really been what is best for me over the course of my 45 years.
Yeah.
But all trial lawyers should be storytellers, talking to 8th graders. All speakers should be storytellers, speaking to 14-year-olds, because that's the greatest